Yes, thank you very much. My name is Lange. I'm from Zambezi Sanitation, and we have inventions in the water space. The one is a toilet cistern that doesn't leak, so we're saving water in areas where people don't pay for water and there's a lot of toilet leakage. And the other invention is a gutter that is easy to install on roofs that don't make provision for gutters. But today we focus on the toilet cistern. It's called the Zambezi Eye, which is a product from the Zambezi Sanitation company.
Please show us.
Yeah, sure. So we had an idea that a lot of water is lost through leaking toilets, and there's no research to show how much water is actually lost. So we invented a toilet cistern which is innovative, where we removed the bottom seal. Remember, there's a rubber seal each time in a cistern, and that often leaks. So we invented a bucket that lies inside, and the water is in a bucket, so it's not lying on a rubber seal. And to flush, you simply tilt the bucket and the water falls out and runs down the toilet. So what is quite nice about this cistern is that it's lid. You can put in some self-tapping screws for anti-tampering, because quite often in illusion blocks and schools and so on, the kids pull the lids off and then they break the inners. Now we found with the anti-tamper screws, they can't do it anymore. So just to show, the cistern inside has got this bucket, okay, that simply dumps the water, okay? And then it's got an adjustable float valve that fills the bucket. So after you've flushed like that, the bucket just turns back to normal, and this thing then fills the bucket and it waits until the next flush. But what's very exciting is the research that we did with the Water Research Commission and Johannesburg Water, where we installed, we took 7 random houses in Orange Farm where they don't pay for water, just to see how much water is actually lost. And it was 7 random houses, it wasn't cherry picked. So we put some smart meters onto the old cisterns that were there, and we monitored how much water they consume through the toilet, not in the showers and the bathrooms, toilet only. And we found after 6 months, the average consumption was 62 kiloliters per cistern per month. Now, to put that in context, that's 2 swimming pools per month per cistern, just flowing through the house. It's leaking. Okay. Yeah, it's also normal flushing, but the flushing is so much and the leak is so much, if you understand what I'm saying. Then we installed the Zambezi Eye cisterns. We took the old cistern out and we put the Zambezi Eye on, and we continued metering. And the amount consumed came down from 62 to 1.7, which is roughly what it should be. Okay. What you do, flush the toilet. So that is a saving of 97.3%. Payback, 2 months in terms of savings for the municipality. Because remember, the municipality is buying this water from Rand Water in this case. It's treated water, clean water, which is scarce, there's not enough of it. This water then goes into the Joburg distribution, and it just flows through a leaking toilet. And that then goes to a sewage plant or wastewater treatment plant, which it overloads the wastewater treatment plant. The wastewater treatment plant then malfunctions, because It's clean water coming in. It should be dirty coming in, but it's actually clean water coming into a sewage plant. And then they over malfunction. So the whole value chain is badly affected. Now what is beautiful about this project, so our project is to raise funding to do 100,000 retrofits. Okay? We did 7. Okay? We've got 5 letters from 5 different municipalities asking if we can raise funding. They don't have money to do the project. So, but if we can bring the funding, they will then enable us to install, cisterns in their territories. So these cisterns all comply with SABS standards, all the toilet standards, locally manufactured, bulletproof. And what is beautiful is the company that manufactures them for us is a shareholder in Zambezi Sanitation. So if anything is faulty, very easy, thank you guys, fix. And we've gone through a process now that it's really become quite bulletproof in terms of reliability and so forth. I have cisterns in my house, been running for years.
How much do you need?
I need, and from the pitch we had here, it's in US dollars, we need $500,000 for the bridging gap. That'll help us to make 1 or 2 minor improvements. We want to take the side entry and make it bottom entry, for example. It makes it aesthetically more pleasing. And then we need to do 5,000 retrofits. Now we have quite a good company that is our partner company in the installation. It's a triple BEE company, reputable. So the project, we're budgeting $100 per cistern for retrofit. That includes manufacture, supply, distribution, logistics, project management, everything. Okay, and then it will be a proper research project, which we will research through the Public Affairs Research Institute and list it. But that is just a bridging gap, and then we need another 500,000 for to go up to 10,000, and then up to 100,000 we'll need, divided by $100, we'll need $1 million.
What has been the response so far?
The response has been very good. We met with 2 financial institutions yesterday after the pitch. It's looking very positive, and we've got meetings, as I said, just here after. We have another meeting, and then some more meetings listed for the rest of the day. From the municipalities, they're sitting there waiting. I spoke to one of them yesterday. They are here at the expo. They said, if you bring the money, we'll make it available. So we're ready to go. We can manufacture up to 10,000 a month. So if we can get funding, if we can get the $10 million for 100,000, then it will take us 1 to 2 years. But the saving for the municipality will be immense, and it's not just money saving, it's water saving. We're a water scarce country, so we can't allow clean water to be contaminated and pollute the rivers. So we're ready to go. We can upscale production to 10,000 a month, so 100,000 cisterns. I say it'll start slower, and then it'll go to 10,000. I'm budgeting 2 years, and then we'll save municipalities $20 million per annum, in terms of cost, and also remember, treating water, it has to be pumped, there's electricity, so if you save water you also save on electricity, and in South Africa, if you save on electricity, you save on dirty electricity. So it's also greening the electrical market, and we will definitely be looking at a concept called water credits, similar to carbon credits, where companies who do invest and sponsor this project can benefit from water credits. Let's say large water consumers, for example breweries and so forth, can claim then credit because they've funded something that saved water. That kind of concept is what we're looking at.